Discerning Shooters here for Blue Collar Prepping. Here at the homestead, when you get your family involved or friends or what have you into looking at things a little differently or into prepping, there's a lot of resistance to it. Sometimes it's due to the fact that they don't know anything, or it's maybe looks like it's an insurmountable task to them, or it's about interest. Especially that with children and spouses. Today, I got my gear out that I am making a gift, or at least a presentation box for a gift for one of my spawn. It's relatively inexpensive and easy here in northern Michigan. Not a lot of places where you can find all the materials that I needed, but I'm resourcing a lot of things. Here's the gift. Spawn is very big into 007. Thank you, Daniel Craig. And a nice unobtrusive box. You know, you see those book safes or the tennis ball cans or what have you like this. And it's actually a little more elegant, regardless if it's a cigar box or not. My teenager does not smoke. It'll be a nice handy thing, and it'll kind of go hand in hand with the whole James Bond motif, or super spy motif, if you will. Finding foam for it, you can see there's an outline. I cut that out with my handy dandy self-sharpening survival knife. And this, I'm gonna take my soldering gun and I'm gonna melt and reduce this down to the shape so it's a nice tight fit to our firearm. This kind of foam, other than online, it's really non-existent here in northern Michigan that I could find. However, $5 gun cases filled with foam are everywhere here. I buy one every time I go to a gun show. It must be, considering how many I had on my shelf in the gun room. So, doing a little bit of repurposing, something that's fun, it's interesting. Getting, you know, the children, it's like, granted it's following a Hollywood venue or an icon, but hey, isn't that how we all get started in something that we love? Making it fun for them, bringing them in, showing them responsibility. That's what a lot of this is going to lead to, is responsibility, marksmanship skills on the range. And once you start dropping those little stones in the pond, they're going to, or trail of breadcrumbs, that's where they'll go. So, and this is what works for spouses, kids, you know, like I said, neighbors, family members. Make it fun for them, pique their interest, and they just kind of lead them on to the way. A lot of people get all caught up. It's like, well, you should do this because it's just the right thing to do, or you're going to need this. Government tells us we need stuff all the time. So let me tell you how that's working out for you. Make things fun, be inclusive. You know, didn't cost me anything to make this presentation box. It's a little neat, a little funny. You know, I'm not going to be having the firearm stored in there loaded. It's not a locking case, you know, things like that. But presentation-wise, makes an interesting gift, and it'll be a surprise when the spawn opens the box. So, it's Discerning Shooters for Blue Collar Prepping. Be good, be safe, and if you can't be safe, be good and dangerous.